All right, June 2nd, Maximus Analysis here with early 3:45 video for you guys. ES is tapping this level so many times. This 2094 area came for the low today. So again, we have to see how it goes. Again, this candle looked like it was going to be a real handsome hammer candle. But again, I'm not looking at any longs, and it would still be basically a scalp over. I need something over 2015 to 2120. So the reason why I'm saying that is if we look at an hourly on this, we can see that it's flirted with this this price point for so many times, and it actually gave a lower high. So we got to see what's going on, because it broke down low overnight and then came reversed, and we still have to see kind of how it went. So they held yesterday's low today, and they continue to hold it, but it's just not. Again, we're still in the chop. We still, you can see from here, it's just a choppy price action. So we want them to hold over that 2095, 2080 area and continue to the high side. But this is definitely frustrating action if you're looking to go swing trading. NQ pretty much the same thing, bounced off the lows, but again, we want to make sure they close near the lows or in the lower half of or third of the price chart. But again, you can see that we still have to trade the trend, but again, it is still a frustrating sideways type of movement. We also have the YM, and we need to hold over this 18,000. It just needs to be held, and it's just sideways. The breakout, came back and squeezed them, and right now we're right back into this price action that we definitely didn't want to be in. We wanted to continue higher. IWM pretty much, again, gave up a lot of the goods today. So again, if it closes lower, this could kind of be something that if you're aggressive, you could take a short based on it, but your stop would have to be above here at 126. Depending on how this candle closes. But you can see here that they gave up a lot. If you look on an intraday chart, you can see that it came up and it pretty much faded into the close. So we didn't have to follow through the day, but we want to see it. This could all get negated if they gap it or break above this and continue to the upside to take out these highs. We had crude. We had crude going on right now, and it needs to get over this over the 63.75 area, basically right here. So right now it's still, again, it made a nice run to the upside. You can see from here, but again, we're already 4 bars in, and we kind of just want to see how this one plays out, because they need to take out over here to keep things going. So again, looking at that, we can see that again, correlation with the dollar, that the dollar still has a pivot that could definitely be held at this 24.50 area. So it still could go up. I mean, it's still in an uptrend. So again, if that dollar ramps up more, that means that could be bad for crude and for gold. So we see some names that have some big movement today. We had Priceline had a big movement today, which is good. Again, you want some follow through, and it's been trading pretty sideways for a little bit, but you got to respect, kind of the lower highs. They broke one, but didn't break this second one back, and it's a nice engulfing pattern currently. So we want to see if we get some follow through tomorrow regarding that name. You got Google. Again, it's okay. Again, it's okay, and we want to make sure that we're looking to say, how did it look? Because again, it ramped all the way up, and I don't know if they're just using these big names to hold these names up, quite honestly, because these are huge runs up on LinkedIn, Google, Priceline, and some other names, and Netflix. But you won't see a lot of the price action based on, you just see a couple names that they're holding up. So again, we have Priceline, we had Google that they really ramped up today. LinkedIn, they ramped up. Again, LinkedIn is in a confirmed downtrend and broken. I would not be bullish this stock at all, just because of how many crazy islands it's had. It's just gap, island, another gap down. I'm not bullish this at all. So again, they can use this name to hold up some of the indexes regarding the NASDAQ, but I would not be looking at that as a bullish type of trend. And again, you have Apple that's just been trading sideways. It's been trading sideways for an entire quarter. I mean, this high right here is, I think, February 25th. So again, it's been trading so sideways that, again, if you're long and you're running out of time regarding your options, and on the weeklies, again, you'd better be just scalping for some some intraday type of trades, because right now it's just been trading very, very sideways. We have Tesla. Again, I spoke to you guys about the resistance being around this 254 area. So if it breaks above that, that would be some type of support for it to come back and test these previous highs. So we'll see what happens. And again, just because you see a candle like this doesn't mean that it's just floating up, grinding up, volume is low, which might be good if it holds up, but we're just in limbo regarding these indexes. So again, I'm just been adjusting accordingly and using smaller time frames to really get my trades in, because the swing trades have been a little bit frustrating for the time period that I typically hold. So again, if you don't feel comfortable, cash is always a position. Also, you don't have to put your full position risk on, but again, make sure that you're taking your quality setup versus being busy. They're just two different things. Take care.